This video is going to talk about tables. The first type of table we're going to talk about is not the same as the other type of tables that are going to come up. So just be aware of that. So let's go ahead and talk about tables. First of all, we have 3 sets of tables in front of us. The first table has 4 people at the table. The second table has 6 people seated at the table. And the third table has 8 people seated at the table. So you can see that picnic table 1 has 4 people, table 2 has 6 people, and table 3 has 8 people. Just like we just figured out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that into a other kind of table. We're going to go ahead and fill out this thing that they call a T table. So, let's see if we can kill that. All right. So the number of picnic tables, the one picnic table by itself can fit 4 people. 2 picnic tables together can fit 6 people, and 3 picnic tables can fit 8 people. So we want to know how much is that changing by each time. We're looking at the sequences the same way that we were before, except now they're going up and down. So 4 to 6 changes by 2, 6 to 8 changes by 2. They want us to now, there's another type of table that they want us to figure out what is the gap for this table. So we're going to go ahead and make another one of those T tables. We have tables and people. So if there's one table, this one table fits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 2 tables together fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. How many people do 3 tables fit? 14. Excellent. Let's say that now we're putting triangle tables up next to each other. They want us to count the number of line segments or edges in this figure. So just the edges, not the inside. So let's go ahead and mark the edges the same way they were before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drawing dots is harder than you'd think. So figure 1 has 6. So we can put that right here. Now we want to know how many for figure 2 and figure 3. Go ahead, pause the video, and when you come back, let me know what you got. Welcome back! Let's go ahead and take a look. Figure 2 has 8 and figure 3 has 10. So they're still changing by 2 every time. Let's go ahead and take a look at this bonus. Figure 1, we're going to go ahead and make that T table. So we're going to have figures, and then we're going to have edges. Go ahead, figure out this T table on your own for figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, and when we come back, we'll count them out. Welcome back! Figure 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges on it. Let's go ahead and figure out figure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If it helps you to draw the dots instead, you can go ahead. It's hard to tell at the corners sometimes what gets doubled up, and I think that when I draw on there, because my pen doesn't get in the way, I think it's easier for us to see. You do you, though. Figure 3, let's go ahead and take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they're asking, how many line segments will the 5th figure have? So if we had to do figure 4, first, what are these changing by every time? It's just changing by 4 every time, right? Because they're adding in an extra square here and an extra square here. These sides, if you see, the sides are always there. It's just throwing another table into each side. So if it's changing by 4, figure 4 would have 24, figure 5 would have 28. If the first term in the sequence is the same as the gap in the sequence, it's pretty easy to extend it. You just have to skip count by the first number. So we've got Jane over here. Jane reads a book, grows flowers, and saves money from babysitting. Let's go ahead and extend these tables. First of all, looking at all of these tables, we have days, days, days. Those are pretty easy to extend. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Done. Now we want to know how to increase these tables. So if Jane has 7 pages read on day 1, and then she increases to 14 on day 2, that's a change of 7. Which means the next time she's going to increase by another 7. So that's going to be 21, and then 28, and then 35. Let's take a look at her flowers. If she has 3 flowers bloomed on day 1, 6 flowers bloomed on the next day, that's a change of 3. So it's going to change by 3 each time. 9, 12, 15. Same thing on the other one. Go ahead, pause that video, see what you can do, come back, and we'll talk about it. Welcome back. So, whoops, wrong screen. On day 1, she had 8. Day 2, she had 16. That's a change of 8. So we're going to keep increasing by 8. That's going to be 24, 32, 40. A recipe for muffins calls for 3 cups of flour and 2 cups of berries. Oh my goodness. So if this increases every time, we're going to use a tea table the same as we did before, except this time we're going to have 3 columns that are all increasing and doing their thing. Number of muffin trays, 1, 2, 3. The number of cups of flour, well, that's going to increase by 3 cups every time. So 3, 6, 9. The cups of berries are going to increase by 2. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6. And you can see that just like before, we kind of did independent things on each one. That's what I tried to do. It's the same thing over here, except we're not doing separate tables. We're just clumping it all up together. So we're going to look at some extensions now, if you're ready. The following tea tables show the number of blocks used in different structures. Each figure corresponds to a stage in the construction process. The same number of blocks were added to each structure at each stage. Fill in the missing numbers. So, at stage 1, there were 7 blocks, and at stage 4, there were 13 blocks. What would be the gap between 7 and 13? 6 is correct, but that 6 needs to be split up between 2 things. So we're going to take that 6 and break it in half. So from what's half of 6? 3. So from 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's not going to work because we still need to break it up even more. We, in fact, need to break it up by 3. So what's 6 divided by 3? That's 2. So we're going to go ahead and put a change of 2 in each time. 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to let you go ahead and try these on your own. I don't remember if I said that already, but we'll talk about it when you come back. Welcome back. From 4 to 13. 4 to 13 is a change of how many? 13, 12, 11, 10. It's a change of 9, and there's 3 jumps here that we need to make. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try changing by 3 every time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. This next one, to go from 1 to 4, is 25. 10 to 25. 25 minus 10 is 15. 15 divided by 3, well, that's 5. So that's going to be 10, 15, 20, 25. Claude used one kind of block to build a structure. He added the same number of blocks in his structure at each stage, but he made a mistake when he copied the number of blocks into the t-table. Can you find the error? So, do you see how this changes by 2? 5 to 7 is 2. But 7 to 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, that changes by 3. And 11 to 14 changes by 3. So something went wrong in Claude's table. If we were to correct it, you might either change the 5 into a 4 to make that a 3 gap, or you might only increase things by 2. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 possible ways that you might have looked about correcting this without having any more information from Claude. You want to construct a block castle following the steps below. You'd like each tower in the finished castle be 5 blocks high. Do you have enough money to buy all the blocks you need? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you work on this extension on your own. Have a good day, kids.